Literally see like EMTs come on the plane with a stretcher, go to the back of the plane, and then are wheeling this person out. Right. So I'm like, okay, I'm not crazy, but what the fuck happened? Because they like disappeared. And where did they store this person?
Three friends gathered around a wooden table, maps and dice, a world born from a fable. In the flicker of a lantern's golden light, they cast their spells and shape the night. Roll the dice, spin the tale, let it sing. Heroes rise, villains fall from spring.
Effect.
Effectiveness.
Effective levels
Yeah.
high. Let's
Let
talk
me-
about spicy food. Let's just hit right out the gate.
Oh.
Just to set up if I need to leave. So I love spice.
Burning out of your butthole.
And well, I didn't want to be that graphic, but it is JARdon the Mess. So yeah. No, like I love spice. I love eating spicy food, and especially as I get older, it's the only thing that makes me feel anything again. But there's a certain point where I have to. I have not learned this lesson yet, but I have to learn the lesson at a certain point in the day. Like you can eat something for spicy for dinner, but if you have like a spicy after dinner snack, you're fucked. Don't do it, right? Uh so I'll tell you the story and you can then y'all can expand however you want to. So it's like I went to the grocery store, bought a bunch of groceries. I've been eating like a lot of just like my is everyone here familiar with like girl boss dinners?
No.
No.
Like a girl boss dinner. It's just like you go home and you like cut up some cheese. You make like a little mini charcuterie board. So it'd be like some cheese and some crackers and grapes and stuff, right?
Sure.
Or at least that this is how it's been communicated to
Adult
me.
lunchable.
Yeah, it's adult lunchables. So I've been making whatever the equivalent is like I just called them like, frontier meals. So it's like I'll come home last night and it's just like a little piece of bread, some cheese, and just like turkey breast, like
Mm.
not deli meat, but like literally a slice of turkey. And I'll just eat that, and then that's simple, and I'm not eating something fried or whatever before dinner or for
Yeah.
dinner or before bed.
So what you're saying is you just take like a piece of cheese out of the fridge and eat it.
Yeah, kind of essentially. But it's like they're pre-sliced, but yeah, so you're basically just taking a big chunk of cheese, a big thing of bread, and then some meat and then some fruit. And it's just like it's actually a really simple meal, right? That doesn't require you to prep or cook or do anything, and I'm hitting all my bases. And then if I'm not sick, maybe a glass of wine, right? So I've been doing that, and that's been like my because I've also been sick, so I've been kind of just eating foods that don't upset my stomach because like when you have like a cold or whatever, don't eat sweets, don't eat fried food, don't eat fats, right? Like certain stuff, right? So last night I ate my little whatever girl boss dinner and I was like, okay, good. But I was like, oh, but it's Saturday, and I also haven't been drinking. So I was like, oh, but it's like Friday. I just kind of want to chill and relax or whatever, but I don't have any alcohol. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm still a little hungry. I'll splurge. I have these Nashville hot chicken tenders, right? They're not like frozen. They're actually like you keep them in the fridge, so you got to eat them. It's like fresh,
Yeah.
right? And so
Perishables.
they're perishables. Thank you.
Yep.
So I throw a couple of those in the air fryer. Eat those last night. It like it's perfect amount of hot. It was great. I was like, yeah, great. That's all I needed. Went on the rest of my night. Cut to this morning. Cut to Bert right now, and it's like, why did you eat something that was like deadly spicy at like 10 o'clock at night? Now you're gonna feel this, and that's where I'm at right now. So now that I've gone on that entire tirade, thoughts?
I love spicy food.
How you counteract this is
Gimme.
you take a handful of fiber.
Yeah. That's true. That's a good
Like
point.
you just gotta take the fiber. Just
How
take
much fiber
more.
is too much fiber?
You can't take too much fiber. But
No.
depending on what you're eating, like let's just say, and here's the thing, it's like absorbing all like the spicy oils and the
Yeah.
shit. So it's like you might still have some of those after effects. And JARdon the Mess people, we're talking about like butthole and shit.
Whatever.
So when you take the
Already
fiber,
there.
it helps absorb it. and you just feel better. Like,
Yeah, that's a good
but
point.
here's the thing, if you're just eating like just chicken and like red meat and like no carbs throughout the whole day, like you need fiber. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I suggest
Oh, I'm eating
personally,
carbs for sure.
yeah, I suggest personally you eat or you take like 3 to 4 caps of fiber in the morning and then maybe 3 to 4 caps of fiber in the evening. And then depending on what you're eating and if you're drinking too, maybe throw some extra fiber in the middle.
Yeah,
I I take yeah,
I do about like 5 in the afternoon.
yeah. Like it's and I highly suggest if you're gonna go out to eat, just take some
Just
fiber.
take some fiber. Yeah,
Just
I
take some
know.
fiber. Just take some fiber.
I know.
But like I fuck like the amount of fiber that I take, I probably take like 12 caps a day.
Oof.
Damn.
Yeah, because I'm like eating just
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah,
much
yeah. So much.
food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't take too much and then you can get constipated. And that's happened before because I've taken too much and didn't eat it. I didn't portion it properly and it was just like, oh my God, this is terrible. I'm miserable.
Yeah, that
Or
sucks.
you take too less fiber and you're like, oh my God, I'm terrible. It's miserable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm so inconsistent with our fiber.
yeah.
But we have
Yeah, just
Just
powder.
caps, man. It's that Metamucil like
yeah.
little
Caps are
caps.
just so easy. The drink is disgusting.
Yeah.
It's not great.
It's like you're like, why did I do this? And then the fiber sticks to the glass, and then you're just like, I can't clean it.
Yep.
I want to do
Yep.
the capsules, but also want to finish out the powder we have
Yeah,
before.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Oh,
respect that.
oh, yeah, I get it.
No,
Put
I
it in a
respect that. That's
stainless
money
steel
spent.
thing.
Can I?
Gonna be good. Go for it.
No, no, no. Well,
Uh,
all right. So yeah, this is sorry, but on that note, I think, and I'll present this, and then I'll drop it over you because I want to hear more from you. But like the value of a dollar slash like using the things that you purchase, like there is this mindset of I think I talked about it a couple episodes ago. Where it's like I organized my cabinet, right? So all of my like pantry stuff. So I moved things so that it was by expiration date in the front to the back, right? So then
Sure.
anything that I was like, oh, this thing's going to expire soon, let me use this, right? Because I hate nothing more when I also am doing that. I'll find like, oh, here's a bunch of stuff that's expired and I throw it away, right? So like I hate the idea of because in my mind I go, cool, I just basically stored money that I threw away, right? Like
yeah.
that bothers me to no end. Um, so I
First
totally
in,
get the
first out.
idea. Yeah. Of wanting to use it. But yeah, I guess because I heard us kind of talking at the beginning between moves and home ownerships and things, it's like the value of a dollar shrinks sometimes, and you got to
Right.
be very mindful.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, we're trying to be better about it for sure. Because moving, we paid less in rent. We didn't pay as many utilities with my parents, and now we're all grown up.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
it's a kick to the fucking nuts.
Dude, for
kind
real.
of sucks.
Like, yeah, it's like, yeah. Like I said, I'll just wait until tax time. I'm just waiting until tax
Right?
time. I don't know how much I'm gonna get back, but that is going to be like my reset. It's like my some credit cards.
Yeah.
Like just like because like this dumb thing is I still have money in my saving or my checking account, but I can pay like massive chunks like right now. But I like to have like just liquid cash.
Yep,
So I just like to have liquid cash. So if my
yep.
money dips below like a certain point, I'm like I'm freaking out.
I'm freaking out. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
hear you.
so it's like I gotta. Ugh.
There's a couple just because of life. And again, they weren't anything that I could point to and be like, oh, here's this thing. But I had like 3 months in a row where, sorry, this is how my brain works. So
Yeah.
whatever. Where I spent more than I made during the month.
Mm.
And it like caused me anxiety, right? Like I'm
Yeah.
still fine, but
Yeah.
like I looked at like, cool, this is how much I got paid. Here's like all my bills. And it was like at a deficit. So I thankfully I have savings and I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. But there's a point where like I'm starting to be like, all right, I have to look at every single dollar that's spent
Right.
and being like, how do I how do I hemorrhage or how do I mitigate this so that I'm not hemorrhaging money?
Yeah.
And it's tough because a lot of the stuff, when I look at it, I go, no, I mean, I don't really know where that extra thing went because nothing really changed except for a few things. And I go, those few things shouldn't break my bank, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah,
Life.
like right now I just went back to I told Tanya I because I love shopping at Rayleigh's,
Sure.
but I told her like we gotta break it down. Like I will go back to like when we had the store.
Mm,
I'll go to Food Max. I'll go, and these are like the heaviest things. It's just groceries. Like
yep.
I don't, yeah, I'll get my in and out and everything, but I actually don't like spend a lot of money outside of that unless it's like
Yeah.
a necessity. But it's like
And that's like
I'll
what, $20?
27 now.
Uh,
Used
Mine
to
some
did.
be
years.
17, but then I got hungrier.
Uh,
and started less carbs costs more money. So then it's like I'll go to Food Max, maybe touch base at grocery outlet, and then we'll hit Rayleigh's. But I mainly go to Food Max now just for like red meat.
yeah.
Like it's just cheaper. And then I'm not even trying to eat it all like right there. I just want to get some for a good deal to just freeze it.
You ever thought about
Just
getting one of those? I mean, yeah, I guess you have to
yes,
measure out
yes.
the cost, but at Costco, like those big fucking slabs of meat, and you're just
Yeah,
breaking that down.
it's yes, I have, but I don't have the real estate for it. In
Yeah, yeah.
my yeah, because if we had a chest freezer, I'll tell you right now, I could rationalize spending like $100 on like a ribeye roast or
Sure.
something,
Yeah.
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 and then it was stupid, dude. Food Max had like ribeye roast for hella cheap, but I'm like, I
You have
don't
no way
have the
of, yeah.
space,
Yeah.
like,
Right.
and it's like I'm looking at it's like $60. I'm like, I don't, and Tony's like, I can just cut it up. I'm like, we
But
just,
even then, it's gonna be a lot of room. Like
Yeah.
you still
yeah,
have all of that just now and
yeah.
you know,
Separate
more
But if
containers.
we had
condensed.
that's the thing. It's like it's not like unless we're just like eating it. But then I don't want it to like I'm not eating red meat like every night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would say if you have a chest freezer, whew,
Yeah.
that makes a world difference. Anyways, besides the depressing fact of how much less money I have to spend.
Yeah.
Right there with you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm right there with you.
Discussion topics? Anything?
I have another one, but I don't want to bug out all these. So,
Sure.
Dalton.
Go ahead.
What? Okay, so I briefly heard about this Gollum show movie thing.
Oh,
The Hunt
God.
for Gollum.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell me about it. Is it looking promising?
Well, let's see who is the director. Uh because I want to believe,
Really?
but then again, it's
I
like
believe.
it's supposed to be Frodo and Gandalf, or they're just in
What?
it,
Oh,
or they're just in it. Because I think it's somebody else. And
isn't it supposed to be Aragorn?
yeah, let me see.
Because that's what happens in the books is Gandalf, before you know who Aragorn is, when Gandalf's like running around trying to find about the ring, and he goes to like Minas Tirith and shit, and he learns about like the, markings on the band and stuff. Aragorn's running around looking
Yeah,
for Smeagol because he finds out that Smeagol escapes Mordor, and then he sends, Strider to go
yeah.
find him.
So Andy Serkis is directing it.
Oh, whoa. All right. Well, okay. All right.
He's gonna play Gollum too, but he's
Yeah,
directing it.
that makes sense.
Is he a
That
good
makes sense.
director? Is he a
Um,
bad director? Is he an okay director?
I think I've seen some of his stuff. I think he's good.
What's
but
his
so
name?
far, like I
What
don't
is it
even
going to be?
know
Vigo?
who
Or is it going to be like a young Aragorn? That doesn't make
it's
sense.
supposed to be young. Like, but they don't even have like they're not even showing Aragorn as like part of the cast yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
So those are the three big names that are on it. But I'm like, who like I'm on IMDb. I'm like, who else is there? Nobody. I can edit this.
Maybe they don't have the
I'll
cast
just
yet.
put like
Put yourself in there.
Randall Rupert as Aragorn.
Also played it. What are the Rings trilogy?
Add one credit. Self. Add one credit. No, it's not letting. I'll continue. Let me see. I'll log in. Oh, cool. I can put my name.
Jesus.
Let me put Randy.
Oh,
No, not John Candy character.
Ah,
Aragorn. Oh, that's
It's
funny.
pretty funny.
All right, check these updates. There we go. Look, if you go on there, you might see my name. No, yeah. No. I guess you actually have to sign up, lame.
Yeah, you got to have some sort of pro account or whatever.
It's so funny.
That's actually
Damn, that'd
really
be
funny.
hilarious. People just start contacting, are you Aaron? Yeah, I am, dude.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's supposed to be 2027.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm
We'll see.
jaded.
I want to believe. I
Let's
want to
talk
believe.
about
I want to believe.
did you guys see this whole Halo campaign evolved?
Mm-hmm. I saw side by side. It looks kind of dope. Looks a lot better, obviously. Than...
It looks a lot better.
No, wait, we're talking about the first one, right?
Yeah, it's the first game. They remastered it. Remember how they
Yeah,
came out with that
yeah,
remaster?
yeah. I played it.
The brand new one.
I don't think it's out
Well,
yet.
No, I don't think it's well, I think it just they just so yeah, remember how they did the remaster, Randy, right? There was
yeah,
original and then they did a remaster, and you're like,
yeah,
okay, cool. And you can like push the button to go back and forth and see
yeah.
between. They're doing another one.
It's a
Wow.
remake, not a
It's a
remaster.
remake. It's yeah, that's the thing. It's a remake. So they're literally building it from scratch in Unreal 5. So it's gonna be like brand new graphics. They're talking about like new levels. They're talking about
Huh.
added stuff. I
Apparently, eight
literally
guns that aren't new to the lore, I guess, but are new for.
but
Yeah,
should
on
have been
it.
yeah. So it's like there might be the BR there, right? Because technically, why wouldn't this have been there, right? So they're redoing Halo 1, but like blowing the doors off of it.
So basically, it's like George Lucas adding stuff to Star
Correct.
Wars.
That's exactly how it. So I was curious. My thought is like, I love Halo 1, right? I probably played it the most. But in my head, there's all these people being like, dude, why can't you just remaster? Like, we've already had a remaster of 1. We've already had a remaster of 2. Like, can we get a remaster of like 3 or something? Like, 3 just kind of sits out in the middle of nowhere. Um, but then you look at it, you're like, oh, this is kind of sick.
It looks
So
good.
I'm curious to be like, are you does the thought of playing through Halo 1 yet again, but like updated graphics and new things entice you? Or are you like, yeah, I'm over it?
I'll play it.
I'll probably play it because I just will in the Mark
It's
IV suit, you
it's
know.
got 4-player co-op,
Oh, that's cool.
but
Ooh.
no multiplayer.
Then I don't think it needs multiplayer
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too.
because like you can still go play multiplayer on the Master Chief Collection, I believe.
Huh, good one. You
I
can't connect to
believe.
anyone on Infinite or Master Chief Connection.
No, no, like you have to you just have to play like a private game or like it's a weird like I think I talked about it like I played like Halo 2 or 3 like a couple years ago like in a multiplayer and I was just getting my ass kicked. Like it
Yeah.
was just like I don't know how like we even played this game back then. Like it's so much more like just sniping is just like you tilt a little bit to the left, it's going over like holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I play this. I'd be interested, like the because the campaign's kind of long,
Yeah.
even though it's was designed for Xbox. The campaign feel like lasted days, like hours. Like yeah, you could probably beat it in just one go through, but it's like no, let me come back to this, especially if you're
Well,
playing
I
on
mean,
like
if you're playing
Legendary.
on, yeah, yeah, or heroic.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Hey,
All right.
Halo 2 campaign really long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. All right. All right. Well, then I'm intrigued.
but I do
I'm
like
intrigued.
the 4-person co-op.
Be dope.
If we all use our Xboxes,
Well, that's the beauty of it. It's going to be on PlayStation and PC. So
yeah,
I'd say it's a
like
crossplay.
the war
I
is
think so.
finally over.
Yeah.
I mean, I have an Xbox, though, if it's not like
I
that.
also have an Xbox. I also have Game Pass for whatever it is.
Game Pass. I canceled my Game Pass.
Hold on.
I wasn't using it.
Well,
Oh,
oh,
Jesus.
No.
You know, we haven't played in a while.
Yes.
Is Age of Empires.
oh, dude, I'd be down, man. I'd
I'll be down.
legit be down. I was thinking about the other day where it's like, dude, it's so relaxing. It's so fun.
So much fun.
You let me know when you want to do that, and I'm 100% on board.
Never.
Yeah. It was fun. It was really kind of janky the way we had to do it, but Battle Brothers, that was pretty dope.
Oh yeah, that was pretty fun. Yeah, I'd be
Yeah,
down to do that again.
Xbox Connect.
Xbox Connect, man. Don't rush the clock. It causes lag.
What is that? Is that like the webcam shit?
No,
It
it
was
was
a way
back
to.
before Xbox Live came out. You could play Halo 1, because Halo 1
Uh,
was only local multiplayer. Back in the
Yeah,
day where you actually had to
LAN
have friends.
servers.
So there was a way to do it where you plugged your Xbox into your computer and you could do Xbox Connect and you could play Xbox to Xbox online. I remember going over to
huh.
Chris Schwartz's house.
Yeah,
We would do it all the time.
playing like people from Russia or
Yep.
something. Like it's just like, dude.
Yep. Yep.
Just nuts. God, good times. Good times.
Good times.
Oh, to be young again.
Uh,
I don't even be
wasted on
young.
the
It was
youth.
just like that time of just, I don't know, everything. The way like
Carefreeness.
things was,
Yeah. I still
or
think about riding our bikes or going to people's houses and playing like, sorry, Dalton, I know you weren't on
no, you're
this
good.
and I regret that we didn't push harder for you to play more games with us. But
I don't
like
even know what I was doing with my life.
we would go to like Joe Powell's house for his birthday and it was like literally nonstop Lord of the Rings session. We'd sit down at the giant table. It was like Randy, me, Nathan, Joe, Alex, Chris, I think maybe showed up. I'm not sure. And we would really play the game. It goes on for like 6 hours, literally ends, and literally you look at around the table and everyone goes, "So you guys want to play another one?" Yep. And you shuffled it. We literally played all night
With like Euro
while
Trip on
Eurotrip was on the background. Yeah.
nonstop.
I literally like we got like maybe a couple hours of sleep. We just kept playing the same game over and over. Well, the same game, but we played multiple sessions of it. And then I just remember going home feeling so like tired, but also like euphoric because we had played so much of this game that like
Yeah.
in a brief moment of my life was like to me the quintessential thing of fun. I remember like literally going to the park and being like, "You guys have your Lord of the Ring cards?" Like there was like church in the park going on, and we're like playing in the grass using like blades of grass as counters and shit. Like that's how much we were like absorbed by this game.
Yeah.
That yeah, man, that's the part where I'm trying to get my niece into to like board games and card games and stuff because I really want to be able to like recapture that with them. But we'll see.
Yeah. 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 Good. That memories.
Yeah.
Good
Any other
time.
discussion topics?
Um, let's do my if you guys are cool with it. What time is it? How long are we in?
I'm
Hold
down
on, we're
for
going to.
lots of gameplay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll tell you this
Sure.
story, and then maybe we
Gameplay.
switch to a game heavy one.
Sure.
But I was in I don't know why. This is gonna sound so pretentious, but I was doing an international flight from London back to LA, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it was. It was London back to LA. Maybe it was the East Coast back to LA, but I can't remember why that would have been. But a really long flight. I think it was London to back to LA because it was like incredibly long. And you sit down in the plane. I don't know if you guys go through the same thought process anytime I sit down and you have assigned seating. This isn't like a Southwest flight. It's like you have designated seating. And in my head, I'm always like, man, I really want to know what the hot person airline is because it's never the one I'm on. In my head, I go, there's never attractive people on the airplane with me. Like in my head, I go, ideally, it's like I sit down and like I mean this in the most least objectifying way, in the most level of respect. Why can't two really beautiful people sit down next to me? And like that's the level of like my thought. It's always like it's just never the case, right?
Yeah.
Never, never, never. And I'm always like, is there a special airline that only they know exists that I don't have access to because I'm not attractive? Is that what I'm dealing with here? Because I remember this because I sat down and this lady sat
Uh,
down next to me. Um, And I was like, well, okay, at least whatever. And so we start talking, and I'm like, what's your name? Blah blah blah. Whatever. Just the typical, hey, I'm gonna be sitting next to you for whatever it is, 12 hours, kind of thing. And so she's like, oh yeah, blah 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 blah, yada yada yada. So I'm like talking to her, and I'm like, all right, well, it's super late, so you're flying, and I'm like, I'm gonna like take a nap, right? So I'm like talking to her, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna sleep for a little bit. If I snore, just wake me up. That's fine, right? She's like, oh, okay. And then like I wake up, and it's only like been like a couple hours, gone, not in her seat. And I look around, and I go, oh, she's probably got up and used the restroom or stretching legs. It's like a long flight. And like 30 minutes goes by, and I go, man, she's really taking a poop. An hour goes by, hours go by, and I'm like, now I'm like, kind of like, when every time I get up, I'm like, all right, I gotta stretch my legs, or like, I'll use the restroom because it had to been London because it's a really long flight. I'm getting up, stretching my legs while around. I'm now looking around the cabin because it wasn't like a fully packed plane. So in my head, I go, maybe she
Yeah.
just waited until the plane took off and then was like, I'm gonna go find like an empty row and sit in it. And I can't blame anyone for that. But I'm like kind of in this weird, where did this person go mode? I had a whole conversation with them. I remember this happening, right? So I'm like looking around, and like I don't see this person anywhere. I'm like looking in like the bathroom stall, not in the bathroom stalls, but looking to see if it's like occupied, occupied, occupied. There's like nobody in there, and I go, what the fuck? Like, did she get like upgraded to first class? I'm like kind of like trying to like peek around, but not make it not be weird, not be this weird guy. But
Yeah.
I'm like, I talked to this person. I know that there was someone next to me. And then I sit down, and I'm like playing my like PSP, and so I'm playing like Final Fantasy Tactics or whatever, and I'm like, reading and doing all this stuff, but like I can't go back to sleep because I'm like paranoid of like, where did this person go? Another hour goes by, another hour goes by. This person is not showing up. And now I'm like looking around, I'm like looking, I was like, trying to be like, is there any personal objects around here that I missed? Like, is her purse still here, or her luggage or whatever? And I see nothing. And I'm like not freaking out, but also being like, did I just have like a weird dream and that not happen? I was like, no, I talked to this person before I
Did you
went to
know?
sleep. Where did this person go? So, on planes you can see like the little like flight path. You can
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
So it was directly from London to LA. So this is a long plane trip, right? And like we're getting to like, I'm like, now we're in like the Pacific time zone. Like I'm freaking out, right? And SEPA light comes on, and they're like, "Hey, everyone, we're making our approach to Los Angeles, or maybe it's back in as in northern, so San Francisco, wherever. Right, we're approaching the airport. Da, 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 da. And like now, I'm like, okay, looking, I'm like, this person has to come back to the seat, right? Nobody's there. At this point, I go, fuck, and I like push the button for the flight attendant thing, which I don't think I've ever done in my entire life
Never,
on an
never,
airplane because
never.
I'm like, I've
Same.
never done this, right? So I push the button, and and this flight attendant comes up, and I go, she's like, hey, I'm sorry, but like, did you need anything? But like, we're getting ready to land, so I can't give you any, service is closed, kind of thing. Like, what do you need? And I go, hey, I'm like really sorry, and I don't know how to describe this, but like there was like another passenger here next to me, and like they like disappeared, and I like haven't seen them since, right? And the person just looks at me and just, I can't remember what she said, but it didn't put my mind at ease. She's like, "Sir, don't worry, it's taken care of, right?" And I'm
What
like,
the
"That's
fuck?
what the fuck I want to." I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
What does
And
that
so,
mean?
yeah, what does that mean? Literally,
That
the
person
plane.
right there is not real.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's kind of how I feel. That's kind of how I
He is
feel.
not a human.
So I start freaking out, but I'm like also like, what the fuck? So the plane lands, and then they get on the intercom. They go, "Hey, everyone, please remain seated. There's been a medical emergency, and we need to have someone depart from the plane first. So everybody stay in your seats." So everyone's like, "What the fuck?" Literally see like EMTs come on the plane with a stretcher, go to the back of the plane, and then are wheeling this person out, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm not crazy, but what the fuck happened? Because they like disappeared, and where did they store this person? And she literally looks over at me as she's going past like my spot and just waves and then like keeps going. And I'm like,
What the fuck?
what? And I have no clue. I've had no closure. I've had no understanding of
I
what the
had no
fuck happened.
closure.
This person literally disappeared because of some sort of event. They stored her somewhere on the plane and then wheeled her out. So I know I'm not crazy because I saw it. And I also know I'm not crazy that like this person disappeared for forever.
Well, at least she waved at you and wasn't
I
dead.
know. But it kind of also made me more creeped out. So, anyways,
God, that would have drove me nuts. I'm
yeah,
like, I need to know what happened.
yeah. I don't know, yeah. So, yeah, that's my weird airplane story. And in
So what were you doing in London?
I think I went to that was back when I was working in video games at the
Having
publisher.
some
So
bean toast and
I, ugh,
blood sausage.
bleh. No, I actually went to
Spotted dick.
ugh. I went to London for I think that's when I went to London for an Xbox conference. And what's
What?
crazy, it was there were all these people in this auditorium. We were like, they were talking about it was right when Xbox 360 had released, right alongside what would that have been? Uh PS3,
Uh,
right? And they were doing this presentation, and their whole presentation was on, hey, look, right now, the news is saying oh, Sony's outselling the Xbox. Like the PlayStation wins the console wars. Like da 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 da. And they're essentially being like, look, here's the numbers. And they like popped it up and they go, yes, more people have bought the PlayStation 3. And you see like this like chart. Like, toot, 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 toot. It's like way bigger than 360. And they go, but those people who bought it for a Blu-ray player. And they click like to the next slide, and it's like, this is how many people, Xbox owners, they basically broke it down like, hey, yes, they've sold more consoles, but per user, this is how many people who buy an Xbox buy this many games a year versus how many people who bought a PlayStation buy games a year. It's like each average Xbox owner buys like 3.5 games a year or whatever at the time. And like PlayStation was like zero point 0.5. So it's like these people are literally buying PlayStations and not buying any games for it. They're just buying it for the Blu-ray player. Sony's losing money every time somebody buys a PlayStation, and like they expect you to buy games, right? So it's essentially Xbox being like, "Hey, if you're hearing all this stuff in the news, like we're not freaked out. Don't be freaked out because Xbox players are actually way more chill and actually play games, and everyone who buys a PlayStation just buys a PlayStation, and that's about it."
I'd also
And
like to see the statistics of people who buy Xbox or PlayStation just for like NFL games or NBA games and
mm,
don't really play anything else other than, you know,
like
well,
Madden,
those games that come out
that
once a year.
yeah, yeah,
that that is why a lot of my friends that had Xboxes just migrated to PlayStation.
Hmm.
I think it was back when Xbox One,
hmm
like, I'm not gonna play Xbox anymore. Like, why? It's like, dude, like, what? Tell me, I need to know why.
yeah,
Oh, MLB The Show.
Yeah.
They just migrated over. Like, yeah, I can play these sports games like over
yeah,
here. Like, well,
yeah.
Xbox doesn't. Like, what do you think of Halo campaign evolved or whatever it's called being available on PlayStation now?
I'm all for it. I'm all for it because in my mind, if it was like an exclusive game, I would be like, meh, whatever. Like, am I gonna play Halo again? Yeah, probably, but whatever. But because it's like a cross-platform game, one, I think that's the shift of where things are going. Two, if it gets a bunch of PlayStation uh users, like hardcore people who maybe have never played Halo before,
Hmm.
get really excited about Halo, that might be exactly what's needed for Halo the IP to become like this is gonna sound stupid, but like relevant again. Like
Hmm.
if we get like an influx of people who've never played being like, this is fucking sick. And 343 actually goes, okay, how do we capitalize this on a way that isn't like a shitty game again? And that's not to say that Infinite's a shitty game, but there's a certain point where they promised all this stuff and it never went through. It's like, hey, just like make something that like I don't know, rejuvenates the passion for the brand because right now I think it's between for me personally as somebody who's a hardcore Halo fan between like the last kind of like really long periods of time where they didn't feel like there was much game wise and the show, it was like at an all-time like bottom morale for me when it comes to Halo. That if
Yeah.
this new thing comes around and people are talking about Halo again and people are like talking about the Halo that I enjoy again in a good way, I'm all for it, actually.
But at the
Yeah.
same point, what do you like? How do I say this? I kind of feel like all these popular streamers and everybody who play these games and like, live or whatever, and then they start nitpicking at stupid shit. Like, I feel like that has an effect on overall, like, how developers, will update the game or develop later on. Like, all these streamers about Battlefield 6, they're all coming out with this stupid shit because it wasn't like Call of Duty, I guess, or whatever. And all the old school Battlefield people are like, no, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not Call of
it's
Duty.
fine
It's
how it
Well,
is.
didn't Battlefield 6, which I haven't purchased yet.
I
Did
have.
Battlefield 6 like hit a like all-time peak higher than Call of Duty like ever did?
I think so.
I
I
don't
don't
think it
know.
was ever, but I
I didn't
think
pay
they
attention to
compared
all
the
that,
most
but
recent. I think Randy, you're right. They compared the most recent Battlefield to the most recent Call of Duty, and the numbers of like concurrent users at one time or whatever the metric they use was
yeah.
like astronomical. It was like crazy. It was like hundreds
Yeah.
of thousands of people all playing at the same time versus like 20,000 or something.
Yeah.
But I think
Like
things are so much more hyped up than they used to be when we were kids, because obviously, YouTube and
Yeah.
all that shit, Twitch or whatever it is.
but also you have a
Um,
lot of people of persons our age that can afford to buy it.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Because
I
like
think
some people still get like PS5s for like Christmas. So you're like, oh, I got a PS5. I'm like, whoa,
yeah,
why
yeah,
didn't you just
yeah.
buy it?
Why didn't you just get that? Yeah.
Why didn't you just get what you wanted when it
Right.
came out?
Uh-huh. But I think Dalton has a point where it's like there's this hyper focus on because the amount of people who stream games or play games that other people then watch, there's like this hyper scrutiny on stuff where it's so easy to I'm gonna say this in a way, whatever, I don't care, it's your miss. Where it's like those content creators, in my mind, there's a good majority of them that feed off the negative content, right? Like
Mm,
Yeah.
they want the rage bait, they want
yeah.
the thing that gets people going, oh, and so it's almost like uh yeah, Dalton, to your point, I think it creates this really toxic, weird, unfair conversation about
Yeah.
like the game because everyone just focuses on
Well, they
if
have
you're
this
yeah, go
such
ahead.
an how do I phrase it? Unnecessary influence on games. And it's like they're not the majority, dude. The majority is us who get off of work and just want to fucking relax and play what we like. But then they have these influencers who sit here and make money. Good for them, but they make money, and like you said, I think they feed on the negativity. So it's like they're nitpicking every little thing, and it's like it's not really about that. Like I have
Yeah.
complaints about Battlefield 6, but at the same time, I really enjoy it and will keep playing it.
Did you
Um,
buy it, Dalton?
I did, yeah.
Oh
It's
man.
really fun. Like the only complaint
No,
I
I
have
know. Now I'm
is
like,
for some I don't know why and I can't pinpoint it, but the levels just don't the maps just don't like
aren't there only like 4 levels, 5 levels?
no, there's more than that. There's a decent amount,
6.
but yeah. But they just don't like I don't they're fun, don't get me wrong, like I don't hate them, but there's just something about them that I don't know, I can't.
Yeah.
I wish
Like
there was
it's
more, I
just
guess.
yeah, it's like I
They're
want to
too
buy it. Like I
I think
really
they're just
do.
too most of them are too compact, and it has
Hmm.
like that Call of Duty
Call of
feel to
Duty
where you're
vibe,
just
yeah.
running around the corner and
Yeah.
you get blown, like you get
Well,
shot to
like,
death.
playing Battlefield Beta, the vibe was everything is flowing in like clockwise motion. In my
Right.
eyes.
Yeah, I feel that.
So it's like the team is spawning here and essentially pushing the other team this way. The other team is combating. It's like I was figuring out, I'm not saying that was like good or anything for the beta, but it was like, wait, why don't I just turn around? Because there's probably going to be guys behind me at this point. And you just
Yeah.
turn around like, oh, there's guys behind me.
Yep.
Like, and it was like, why wasn't the team I'm on figuring this out? Like, I just did, it was, but I'm not sure if that's the same thing with Call of Duty, but it was just, everything was like clockwise
Yeah.
motion. And it's the same thing with like Halo.
Oh yeah.
Like, you just play a certain point, like, people just start spawning, like,
I think it's natural, you just kind of
yeah.
go in a
Like they're
direction
just
and one
put
person
just
everything is just
flows, yeah.
pushing, but like we could just turn
Yep.
around.
Yep.
You could
I'm
just turn around.
constantly going like counterclockwise in shooter games like that because
Yeah.
exactly that reason.
Yeah,
but I just like I don't mind compact, but I just wish someone like they had more just
I
like
need
Open.
bigger
Blood
maps.
Gulch.
Yeah. Well, that was what I always
Valhalla.
assumed Battlefield was these bigger uh maps, right? Like it
Yeah.
felt
Yeah.
like more like a war than it
I mean,
did like
definitely if you wanted to shoot somebody through a wall, you just blow up the wall, then you can start shooting
But
people.
I
Like,
love being like the gunner in the tank, dude, especially the one with like the like you shoot like 5 or 6 grenades at a time, and I just
yeah.
fucking start destroying everything I pass by. I don't even care if there's
I-
something in there. I'm just like
it's
oh.
so like I would say it's not like you know how like in Halo 2 or 3, like you got rockets, like you just shoot like in the vicinity, you die.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's like you gotta be like you gotta hit the person with the rocket.
Yeah.
Like it's but dude, I would love being the whatever the repair guy.
Yeah, yeah, engineer.
Um yeah, the engineer, just because like you start off with rockets, but also it's like, I'm not like the greatest like killing at this point. So let me just sit here on this tent and just be with these guys, start repairing shit.
Yep.
Right.
Like let's go, let's go. But I like sitting back though with the rocket, just like start shooting at tanks like hella far away because it's just like accurate.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
There's no like drop, it just goes.
And it relates
Ah,
fast
man.
enough. It's fun.
Yeah,
I
it
enjoy
is.
it. I like it.
It is.
So if you get it,
Yeah, maybe I'll ask for that for my birthday from Tanya. It's might be Battlefield 6, and then
do it.
once she uses my credit card, and then I just see the charge.
Huh.
I'm like, oh, okay.
You bought yourself Battlefield 6 here.
I
Yeah.
know they're supposed to be releasing more maps too, like naval maps and stuff. But
Mhm.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
did you guys see? I know we were gonna start gameplay, but never mind. Did you see I don't say Jurassic Park. It's a dinosaur co-op like horror game.
Not the Jurassic Park Survival.
No. I think it's something different. I sent it a while ago. Maybe it was on Instagram, but I'll send it again. But I haven't seen
Dinosaur
too much of it.
game.
I just know it's like it's like a co-op game. It's a survival game, right?
Okay.
I think they were saying it's on the lines kind of Dino Crisis-ish
Okay.
kind of style, I guess.
But
But
it's
anyways,
co-op.
you're co-op and you're trying to survive
That's
dinosaurs.
sick. I'd be down for
But it's
that.
no reference to Jurassic Park.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to find it. Oh, Dino Horror. No. Deathground.
Deathground. Yeah, that's what it's called. Early access.
Looks very.
Whoa.
I mean, it looks interesting. It might be
Oh, it's on
fucking
Steam?
trash,
Could
but
kind of suck, but it also looks kind of sick.
I mean, it's a 4 co-op. I mean, how
Yeah, dude, I'm
Is
down.
it
It would be
free?
it's nothing's ever free.
Boo.
God damn it.
Support devs, you idiot.
But I
No.
will buy this for everybody because it kind of looks dope.
This looks dope.
Oh, it's out. Yeah, it released the 7th, but it's early access, so who knows how
It's
good
on,
it is.
I'll watch some videos. I'm down.
Right?
It's on Steam.
Reviews are mixed.
Yeah, but sometimes it's
Again, take that with a grain of salt.
exactly.
All right, let me use the Banyos real quick and then do some
Yeah.
gameplay.
Well, he's doing that. We'll talk about hobby stuff,
Hobby stuff.
which is I think we mentioned it last time. Dalton, you came out and we hung out and built models and paint and stuff. And,
Because I live near you now.
because you live next to me now. So good. And there's something about we were talking about it before this, that hobbies are fun, but there's also like a communal aspect.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna give me. You don't want to expand on it.
Oh, you're asking me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like Bert and I love, I don't want to just say Warhammer because there's a lot more than that, but miniature painting,
Miniature painting. Yeah.
games, whatever. And it's always been something that I've done myself in my space. I think only because I never, had the opportunity to share it.
Yeah.
I always wanted to go to Fundemonium because they used to host nights where, people would go and build and paint and shit.
Oh, really?
But
That's sick.
I'm antisocial and never did.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel that too.
but fast forward, I live near Bert now.
Hey,
So
yeah,
a couple
Meow,
weeks ago, I
meow.
went there and we had a hobby day, and we shared painting and building the miniatures, and it was nice, different take on it to be able to like just kind of share that
Chat. Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
chill.
It was cool to be like, you would, because I know you were working on like your I think they're corn demons, right? These like guys
Yeah,
that
the
Dalton's done a great job with. And he had some, and it would be like, yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about like I did gold on these. And I was like, dude, it looks sick. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna experiment, and like seeing one, the amount of dudes that you painted in that period of time, which was sick. And then two, because I'm like when you do hobby stuff, you tend to get kind of lost in the sauce of whatever you're doing. Like I remember the first time Evan came over and we had hobby day and he was building stuff. It's like it was literally the first thing that he built. Um, was in that group setting, and he's just like he like looked down, he was like building, 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 and like looked up, and he's just like, dude, I just traveled in time. It's been 3 hours, and he but he looked down, and there was like a little he built like an army of guys, right? He goes, this is
yeah.
so cool. I go, yeah, there's like something about like investing time, you kind of get lost in it. You look down and you're like, wow, look, I just built all these dudes, right? And so while I was building my little guys, Dalton was painting his, and a couple of, people showed up and were just kind of hanging out. But it was like it was cool to see. I like looked down for a second, quote unquote, in a second, and then an hour would go by, and we're just talking, shooting the shit. And then like looking up and seeing all the stuff that Dalton did, it was really cool because I built while Dalton painted, but as soon as Dalton left, I was like really inspired by watching him paint. That even after I spent all day building models and I should be like going and doing something, I was like, dude, I really want to paint now because watching Dalton paint got me inspired. So then I
Right.
spent a bunch of time painting, and it's cool when you have a hobby, or in this case, we joke about it, but like if we all have a game that we're all playing together, there's a level of the communal aspect adds, I think, an intangible amount of fun.
No, I
So that,
agree. And it sucks that because like Randall and I started getting into that with shooting,
yeah,
and like we really
I
started it,
know.
and I hate it because it was so much fun. Like it was one of those things where like I enjoyed going by myself because I don't know, I don't think people realize how therapeutic shooting can actually be.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Um
exactly.
because it's one of those things where it's like you're just kind of you're in that moment just like thinking about that shit. So to me it's very therapeutic, and I love going, but it's
Yeah,
also like I realized going with Randy that it was one of those things where like it's definitely shareable, because the
yeah.
last time you and I both shot each other's guns, and it was like, oh yeah, talking about all that shit, and it sucks that we didn't get to like expand on it more.
I
But
know, I know. Like it, but all since we're touching base like this, it's like I really enjoy. Like I was gonna go shooting on Thursday, but instead I went for a motorcycle ride, and I was like, man, the freedom,
right.
Huh.
just the freedom that I feel. Like just not even like not even riding far, just they said very therapeutic. Just clear your mind. What are you doing? Just playing music, just focusing on the road. And, but then when you go with like a group or another person, that's fun too because you're riding out with somebody. What are you gonna do? Oh, we're gonna go grab like a burger. Where? I don't know, 30 miles
Yeah,
away,
yeah.
like through the forest. But yeah, yeah, it's
That would be wild though,
yeah,
because I've never ridden in a group. I've ridden a motorcycle one time. It was a dirt bike, and it was fucking
yeah.
What's their
Zach's,
faces?
yeah. Like it's
Um,
like writing in a group, it's the one thing I would say I do like writing. I don't want to write like in like a bigger group
yeah,
because I just don't know how individuals are.
right.
Especially because I'm not like some guy that's like some speed demon or anything. I just want to cruise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just don't be stupid.
Yeah, and a lot of the persons I know or that I rode with, they've got like super sports. So
Mhm.
it's like, yeah,
Very cool.
I'm not going that fast, you
Like I
know.
like my
Huh.
life,
Your bike turns a lot better than mine, like these things. So,
but either no, you
or
never know what fucking happens, dude. Like
or you
it
don't
could be
want to
the
ride with
best.
somebody that's too fucking slow. Because then you're like, all right, well, I'm kind of going like a moderate speed, and you're just like really far back. Like, fuck.
I'd be that
But
person who'd
yeah.
feel bad and be like, I guess I'll slow down.
I know, dude. I hate it. Oh God, Ray, if you ever watch this, ride
Ah!
faster.
Okay. Bless him. Bless him. Actually, no. Oh wait.
Yeah,
Uh,
just go to the bathroom. Just go.
no, no, no. I'm gonna grab my coffee. So, but I want to. I don't want to move until I throw this little nugget at you guys to talk about while I'm gone. So I'll wait
Throw
till
it.
you're done talking about motorcycles.
I'm done.
Perfect. So let's transition to the game. As to recap, right? Y'all had left Randy's house. You basically had defeated the Randy doubleganger. You had loaded up your car full of supplies. You were on the way tracking the Dalton doubleganger who looked like he was going to Dalton's house. But as you were leaving, you noticed there were all these like cats and creatures and things staring at you. You all like made a declarative statement of y'all should just get inside, stay inside your houses, but like burn this one down to the ground and then peeled off, right? When there was that one that landed on like the roof of your car, but you guys
Yeah.
got it off. So you guys are on your way. I'm gonna grab coffee, which is gonna take me about 30 seconds. I'll give you whatever that time is for you to coordinate what you want to do without me listening, and then the audience who's listening can understand how well you executed on that or did not execute on that. But I don't want to hear it because I want it to be a surprise. So you
Hmm.
can talk amongst yourselves.
All right, so we're driving to my house, right?
Yeah. So the one thing that Bert's gonna say is like because we did shoot the fucking bird on the thing,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah.
people are still like shocked and awe. We don't know if or when police are gonna show up. So we scurried out. So the whole thing is obviously we're gonna go to your house because I think that's where the car's parked. But then again, it's like I think after we go there, it's gotta be like an in and out thing. We gotta like get there, get in, get out, and just
Do
dip.
business and
If we
yes.
see your doppelganger, it's just like blasted in the face.
Pew, pew.
And
Wait, do
just
we have weapons still, right?
yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So that like it just can't be a long thing because now the police are gonna be looking for us.
Yeah.
Because we don't know. We don't know what we don't
And
know.
I don't think there's anything
Mhm.
in my house to really grab that would help us
No,
at
but
that
remember,
time.
we gotta no, we're not grabbing your house.
No, I
We're
know.
going to find where the doppelganger is because you got a tracking on your car. Yeah.
We opened up in the car. I literally came back to, well, I really don't know. So y'all are in the car. Y'all are tracking the Dalton doubleganger. And I guess last we had left, I believe the doubleganger was moving to Dalton's house,
Yes.
unless I'm mistaken, right?
Yes.
So what do you all we open up? We open up you guys driving. What are you all talking about or what do you want to do?
So we obviously want to follow the
Mm-hmm.
doppelganger person.
Mm-hmm. That's it? Okay.
So we're heading to Dalton's house
Oh,
Sorry, I was
heading
looking
to
at the
Dalton's
map
house.
and it's
because that's where the doppelganger is. I suggest that we or when we leave my house, we take a left on East Katati and just
Okay.
gotta go like the most direct route,
Sure.
but obeying traffic laws.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm
as
gonna
best we
roll.
can.
And can I have yeah, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll.
is your house.
All right. Uh, you said you're obeying the traffic laws, right?
Yes.
There's a moment where, you know that what's that I guess that's expressway.
Well,
Well, depending on
Because you
where
guys
we're
are
at.
yeah,
going,
yeah, we will get on. We have to get on
you're going
expressway.
past it, right? Because I'm assuming you're
Yeah,
taking the
we're gonna go past expressway to get
to
to Dalton's. It's like on the
Dalton's.
Yeah.
corner of
We'd
Country
be on
Club.
Yep.
Country Club and Expressway.
Yeah. So right as you're there, you're kind of sitting at that light, right? You just see. Actually, can I have you both roll for me?
Yeah.
What are we rolling?
Do your logic checks for me. It's going to be one for the action, one more positive, because I think you guys are like in survival mode, and then you're also going to add your respective positive dices for your attributes. But it's been a while, so actually, I was smart and I put this into an Excel document. Where did I put that?
I got it all saved too. If you want me to just do it on the chat.
Alien invasion. Yeah. Just add one more positive dice for. Oh, perfect. Well, no, yeah, that also helps. But oh yeah, this helps great. Oh yeah. Oh, Dalton, you're my hero. Okay, so you're gonna add another positive. You're each gonna add another positive dice.
So we have three positive.
So three positive and then one negative.
Oh, what are we rolling for?
Logic.
Okay,
Logic,
so
And we want less than the logic number, right? So less than four.
You want the number or lower?
Cool. So my positives are 2 1s and a 3.
Ooh, two ones and a three. Okay,
My
And your
negatives
negative?
are 4.
Got it.
I've got a three, a two, and a five for the positive, and I got one for the negative.
And what's your logic score?
Three.
Okay. Dalton, your logic score is 4.
4.
Yeah.
So you got 3 success. All right. So Randy and Dalton both see that if you guys are kind of like at the stoplight, you look across the way, there's a police car also at the stoplight. You also look to your left, and there's also a police car at the stoplight. With your 2 extra successes, Dalton, sitting above like the street sign are 3 crows
Motherfucker.
that are just staring directly into your car. Who's driving, by the way? Is it
I am.
Probably be me.
Randy? Yeah, okay.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, because I think you got in the passenger seat because you got that thing now with the
Oh,
cat that was
yeah,
off,
yeah.
right? Or am I
Yeah,
wrong?
you're right. You're right.
Yeah. Okay. So with your uncanceled negative dice, there's just this extra level. You're not going to take any points of damage for logic, but there's just this extra level of like paranoia that's starting to creep in. Of wait, what can truly be trusted? What is real? What is not? Is this conveniently just a moment, or inconveniently a moment where there's just 2 police cars here and some birds staring at you, or is there something more insidious?
It's 6. I'm just waiting
Well,
on
what
the
do you
light.
do? Oh, it's green.
Just gonna take off slowly and
Mm-hmm.
at the appropriate speed.
Perfect.
I'm gonna watch those crows.
And then well, yeah. And just proceed to go to Racket Club.
Oh, okay. Um, yeah, the cop car. So if it was you guys are, you guys would be turning left, right?
No, we'd be going straight.
Straight. So if you guys are going straight, then the other cop car that's on the opposite just drives by. 2 people in there don't even look at you,
Mhm.
right? If you were looking, or I was assuming you're out of your peripheral, they're just on their patrol rolling by.
Yeah.
But Dalton, because you got
What's up?
3 successes, you're laser focused on these birds, It's
Yeah.
almost like as you're driving, they're just looking like lasered directly on you, the
Your
two of
car.
you in your thing. And if you were like looking in the rearview mirror, they would have like turned around and still stared at the three of, or the two of you.
It's a murder of crows.
It's a murder of crows.
Um, can I check my phone and make sure that my car's at Racket Club?
At Racket Club?
Well, where I live.
Yeah, it's going to your house.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like at your house.
All right. Then never mind.
So
Um,
we get to Racket Club.
yeah.
You guys want to go to Racket Club? Sure, yeah, yeah. Not
No, we
Dalton's
want to go.
house.
Undeterred.
We want to go to my house, wherever the car's parked.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Sorry. That
They
took me
call
a
that
second.
section Racket Club.
Yeah. Sorry. In my head, I was thinking something completely different.
Like
Uh,
what?
I was thinking, what is it? The sports Big Five. I was like, why are you guys going to Big
Oh,
Five? Anyways,
Oh, gotcha.
I'm like, this is complete opposite. That's why I was like, you guys are doing. Anyways, sorry. Yes,
So we're like
yes.
we're passing Berean Baptist,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah. You're
like
passing
we're taking
Berean
that immediate
Baptist. You're
left.
going, yeah. And then yes, you're turning into yes. Sorry,
Just
on
gotta
the same
visualize
page.
it.
On the same page. Yes. So you're going in, and I guess where do you guys park? Because there's that parking section to
so
like the
when
left.
you leave Expressway, here's
Yeah,
Berean. It's your
yeah.
immediate left. You turn into Racket Club. When you go
Uh-huh.
in, there's gonna be you can go right or left, and then
Yep.
there's that parking. So we go left,
Hmm.
and then we make the little turn, and then in that areas would be where the house is and my
Hmm.
car.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I assume
Your
Randall's on
car's
page
parked there.
2. Yeah, we
Yeah.
want to go in, and then Randy, I say we just park kind of in front of where the house is at,
Yeah.
ready to go, and then
So I'll loop around briefly to park in front so we can front facing to go back the way we came without having to drive. I mean, we can still do it either which way, but it looks a little easier that way.
and then while we're getting out, I want to make sure I have my gun, and I want to check it, make sure there's a round in the chamber.
Damn. All right. It's legit.
Um, because all right, so then we park.
Yeah, you parked.
I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna have my pistol on me,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna grab the axe
Shit. Okay. All right.
because you never know.
You never know.
You never know.
And just for clarification, I want to make sure it's chambered, and I have it in my hand. I don't have it holstered. I have it ready to go.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You're walking out with the pistol in your hand,
Yeah.
round in the
At
okay.
this point, I don't give a fuck.
Safety off.
I've already went to some CIA fucking underground base. Let's bring it.
That's true. You guys did do that. That was. Or did that happen?
I have a card that I can get as a jail free card. Probably
You
not.
technically have a. You do have a card that you haven't called, but yes.
Yeah.
Call my
Dude,
lawyer.
I totally forgot about that.
All right. You start approaching your house without giving me any specific names because I want to keep this uh, legally distinct, and without saying any sort of house numbers. You're moving towards your house. Is there anyone that you know of your neighbors who might be like elderly?
Uh, actually, so
And again, don't say a
the
name. You can just say, yeah, well, yeah.
yeah,
Go ahead.
there'd be an elderly person to the right, and then our neighbor immediately to the left. But it's hit or miss when she's there. That's kind of like her just second home, so she's not there a lot. So I don't really know when she is there or not. She's also on the older side, but
Perfect. Let's
the
say
one
the
on the
elder.
right's more older.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna make up a name for the sake of well, you can just yes and this is Mrs. Habernashy.
Love it.
Perfect. And you just
Spot
see
on.
her outside watering her plants.
Funny. That's all she does. Also, literally, she's out there. Okay, so
Yeah.
above game.
Yeah. Give me above
She's
game
a
stuff to help.
very sweet lady. I used to help her like carry stuff and do whatever. But she is also on the like board for the HOA, and she legit took the time to draw a map of the whole like complex area of where every tree is.
These
like
HOA people.
where there's like a tree and shit. Like she legit drew a map, like to yeah.
For what
Anyways,
purpose? Just to know?
yeah, I think just
HOA
ref.
people are weird.
Dude, I
Yeah,
hear you.
she was nice,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
what'd you say the name was? Habernashi.
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 Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Anyway, she's watering her.
She's wandering. So you're
Hi, Miss
still
Habernashi.
approaching with your gun though in your hand.
1000%.
Okay. She just kind of like looks
Get in
up
your house.
and she's like, "Oh, Dalton, it's so good to see. What are you doing this morning? Going out to the range again? I see. You know that we have rules against open carry. You must holster that. I don't want to have to write you up."
Okay, I
Jesus.
Ooh, and she stops, and you see her kind of like look down and then like look back up at you
will.
and then look into the house. And you see her like confused for a moment.
Mrs. Habernashi, you should probably get into your house and lock your door.
Can you roll for me?
Yes.
Can you do a charisma check, please?
Yes.
All right. It's going to be 1 for the action. And then, let's see, physical, mental. This is social. So you are considerate. So you're going to get another positive
Okay.
dice. I'm going to say it is a negative dice because you're socially awkward. And it's
Okay.
going to be a negative dice because you are holding a pistol.
Can I also add another positive dice? Because, like I said, I have helped her many times in the
Yeah.
past doing lots of things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she is trustworthy of me.
Yeah. So 3
Nice.
positive, 2 negative.
Gross. My positives is a 6, a 5, and a 2.
Mm-hmm.
My negatives are a 2 and a 1. My charisma is 3.
So the twos cancel out. So she just looks at you and just
Yay.
says, "Are you threatening me, Master Jedi?" No.
Pop, pop.
Blah blah blah. I'm Caesar.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
She just looks at you and just goes, "No, I'm not done watering the plants." And does she have any pets?
She has a little, I don't know, poodle dog thing.
Yeah.
Or chihuahua, I don't know what it is.
And Fluffy needs to be fed. And you just see there is actually, go ahead and roll for me. Do your logic. You say it's 1 positive for the action, 1 more positive because even though you don't have the less stress, I'm gonna turn it into, in this case, you're like super focused, right? Like you're going in here, you're situationally aware, right? Just 2 positive dice, no negatives.
4 and a 2.
In your logic, oh, okay, so you see that Fluffy, this poodle, is just sitting, staring directly at you.
At me?
Yep.
Or I'm guessing a figure in the house.
Nope, you.
God damn, fucking Fluffy. Honestly, I've never interacted with their animal before, so I'm just gonna ignore it and go into the house.
Okay. Randy, what are you doing during this time?
Laughing.
Like, yo, that lady's like old, man. Like, let's just get let's just stay focused, man. Let's stay vigilant. Let's just not draw attention yet. As we approach the door, is the door open? It's closed.
It is not.
And the vehicle's there.
Vehicle is there. Because you
It
can see where the car's parked from your house. Do you have like a parking space that's there? It's kind of off to the side, isn't it? Or am I wrong?
So no, there's a parking space right next to our gate.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, it's right there. But it's backed up into it. So the trunk is facing the house.
And just to know, I don't know if this matters, but we have a keypad, not a lock door.
Sure. No, I think that would
So,
matter hugely.
yeah. With multiple codes.
Hmm.
So,
Do we see anything through the windows?
Ooh. Can you roll for me?
Sure.
Uh,
um,
yeah.
so there's. Sorry, I'm gonna describe the house because I think this
Yeah.
also matters.
This helps. Yeah, yeah. I don't
When
think I've actually
you're,
ever been inside your house. I dropped
No,
off a
never.
package once,
Yeah.
yeah.
and so I've only seen the front area.
Well, if you're like looking at it, there's depending if you're inside the gate, there's like
Oh yeah, the gate. That's right. Okay,
there's
yeah,
like a
yeah.
little nook window for the downstairs. That's pretty
Yes.
can't really see a whole lot.
Perfect.
And
That's
then the only
helpful.
other windows would be the two bathroom windows, which are also like very small
Perfect.
and
That's
high,
helpful.
so you really wouldn't be able to see anything
Mm.
out of that
Right.
at all.
And unless through the front nook area.
Huh?
Unless
Yeah,
the front nook area was opened.
yeah. I mean, and really, you'd only be able to see like a very
Okay.
limited area.
All right. Then I'm gonna say it's only one dice for the action. And then thank you, Dalton, for posting this stuff. This is great. I think you are though strong-minded, Randy. So you're like determined. You're going in this way. So another positive dice for that. But I'm gonna say it's two negative dice because of the
Ugh.
observation of how difficult Randy
Yeah.
or Dalton just described this.
Yeah. What am I rolling for?
Your logic for me, please.
Gotcha. Oh God. So I have Logic's 3. I have for the positive a 6 and a 2. For the
Yep.
negative, I've got a 6 and a 1.
Okay. So the sixes cancel out. You technically scored one success with one uh uncanceled negative dice. So you definitely see something moving in there, but you can't tell what it is.
Gappy. Um, I'm gonna turn Dalton on. Like Dalton, I think that all right, given the status of what we did at the my house, we don't want to use guns right away to draw attention to us because this is
All right.
more like we're like a high anxiety situation right now. And like
Fair
I don't want cops called, especially with Mrs. Habernash, I think. Just like right out there.
All right.
I
Well,
have
yeah,
the axe.
I have a plan. So
All right.
when you go in immediately to the right, that'll be the little nook area
Yeah.
that will
Mhm.
wrap around to the kitchen and continues to wrap around to the living room. So I can go straight in and then go to the
Probably
second
will,
right.
yep.
That'll be the main living room area. I can check that first. You can come behind me, and I can try to if they're downstairs, I can try to distract them while you come up behind them.
Copy.
So if you hang a right, it's the nook, then it's the kitchen, and then you
So
said
when
it
you
was like
so yeah, when you go in, your
yeah.
first left is going to be the nook area,
Oh,
right?
first left. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then that'll wrap around,
Yep.
and then when you're wrapping around to the left will be the kitchen. You keep going straight to the left again will be the whole like dining room, living room area
Yep.
that expands out.
Yep.
If I go straight in down the little hallway,
Yep.
the right, if I turn right, well, you can only turn right, and there's a
Yep.
wall. Then that will be that living room, dining room area,
Got it.
which wraps
I am
back
like
towards
trying
the
to
nook.
visualize all this.
And then where are the stairs to go up? Are there stairs?
Yeah, there is stairs. So when you go in, when you first go in to the right, did I say
Yeah.
left to
You
the
said
nook?
you've said both times, so now I'm very confused.
Okay, sorry. Let me redo this.
Yeah.
When you go in
Should you have a
to
piece of
the
paper with
right,
you?
I do.
Or a paint?
Open
Hot.
paint.
Can
Give
I?
me the layout.
So what I was picturing is
Because I was
when you
picturing
walk into
You
the
guys-
right, the
can you
right
guys see
is the
this?
nook, and then
Yeah.
the left is like the hook around.
You can see this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I can see it.
All right, so here's the door.
Yeah.
When you come in,
This is great.
this is the nook, right?
Okay, to the
Uh-huh.
right, yeah.
Draw a little space.
And
Yep.
then like right here will be the bathroom, a bathroom.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay, so you go in here, here's the nook area,
Uh-huh.
and then you come in, here's the kitchen.
So I'm still on the right.
And then yeah, you keep going straight, and then to this area will be living room, slash dining room,
Yep.
and then here's like a wall, and then the stairs are like right here,
Perfect.
and then this goes up to the.
Up, 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 up.
So you could get to the dining room area from either the left or
Straight.
the right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
So what
That's
I'm saying
Dalton's
is,
saying, yeah.
Okay.
what I'm saying is, I'll go straight this way,
Okay.
and then you come this way,
Interesting.
and I'll try to distract him if he's downstairs, and then you come up behind.
Copy.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, clear the corners.
Yeah, hold on. Let me draw this. Yeah.
Gotta clear the corners.
Gotta check your corners.
Check your corner.
Or was I? Got to clear the corners, rookie.
Stairs. And then this is this. All right, cool. I got it. All right. You guys are still outside.
Let's execute the plan.
Let's do it. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, who's doing what?
Well, I don't
I'm
have the
going
keypad, so.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the keypad.
Yep.
Opens.
It sure does.
Yay. So I'm gonna go straight, and then like I said, Randall's gonna go right into the nook, wrap around.
hmm
But I'm gonna go straight, pretty quick and aggressive. That way, I can kind of draw its attention if I need to, if it's downstairs.
Check
She's
the
moving.
bathrooms.
No, he said he moved pretty quick.
I went straight.
Yeah. Do
Too
you want
late
to check
now.
the bathroom?
I mean, the bathroom's right there. I should be able to just like look inside.
Yeah,
the door
it's-
is open, but it's closed. You want to open it?
Oh, I should also point out. So
Yeah.
when you walk in, I'm being very open.
Yeah, give it to
Very
me.
open detail.
I know where they're at. You all need to know.
When you walk in, so this isn't a fact. Like you already know where they're at, right? So this won't
Mhm.
like change anything.
Yeah.
So when
Nope.
you walk in, the stairs to the left, right?
Uh-huh.
So when you walk into like the living room area, if you turn around, it's open to where like upstairs. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Somebody
yeah.
could be,
So it's
like,
you could
standing
be
there.
up there top.
So you have like a
to,
banister
living-
railing that
Exactly,
they could
yeah.
Yeah, that makes
look
sense.
over.
So when I go in, I want to quickly glance in the living room, make sure I don't see anything, and then I'm gonna hurry up and glance up top to see if I see anything.
Like if you went in the living room, you're gonna look in and then look up.
Yeah.
Because if you looked up the stairs, you could still see it though, or no?
No, you talking about like so if I'm walking and I turn left to the stairs, I'll just see up the stairs to a wall
so
Yeah, yeah.
detailed.
and then
Yeah.
another like wall.
Yeah. But,
But, like,
if you
the
went
rest-
around that corner of that wall, you would,
I-
in theory, see the top of the banister.
Yeah, and I could see a little bit into the bathroom up
But
there.
you're not doing that. You're going all the way in the living room, checking the living room first,
So
then
I'm
looking
gonna
up.
go in the I'm gonna go in the living room and I'm gonna check my corner and make sure nothing is initially right there, and then I'm
Mhm.
gonna quickly turn up.
Oh, okay. All right. That's what you if this was like one of those like games where you like plug in your moves, that's what Dalton's plugging in. Randy, but what are you doing? You see Dalton is kind of like mid, if it's like slow mo, like his character actions are like playing out. He moves right past the bathroom. He's moving down the hallway. He's heading towards the living room. You know that the nook is directly to your right. This bathroom door is closed to your left. You know that there's some stairs a little bit up on the left in front of you. What do you want to do though?
Rewinding, I'm regretting certain things now,
Yeah,
which I think Bert is already queued up on. So what I'm gonna do is enter in. I'm gonna close the door behind it.
Smart.
Close the door behind me, so we'll hear if and something opens said door.
Sure.
I'm gonna, after I close the door, I'm gonna have the axe. I'm not holding the axe from like the bottom. I'm kind of mid choked up on it,
Yeah.
so I can get like easy swings. Or I'm holding it like at a point, like probably like a foot from the head, or like 10 inches from the head, because I need to have my other arm free, and I want to have it close to my chest. In this time, I am going to open said bathroom door. Like I'm going to open it and step away. Like, I'm assuming the bathroom door opens inward, or does it open out?
It opens inward,
Okay.
and right behind where it would be is the wash and dryer. So it'll open and just kind of like stop
Okay. So
because
I'm
there's
gonna
no space
open. Yeah.
behind it.
So I'm gonna open said door, but I'm gonna back into the nook
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got you.
Because I figure I would be able to see a figure in there if there was said figure, right?
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Locked in. Hold on. You gotta take this in chunks. Is everybody's actions locked in?
And I'm gonna stay in said nook area.
Yeah. Well,
And I'm gonna
okay.
stay in said nook area.
Got it. So everyone press F to execute. You're pressing your actions. All right. So door opens up. Dalton's moving down the hallway. He's heading towards the living room. Randy, you turn behind you, close the door, go to the bathroom door, open it up, backing into the nook, which you said you never looked into the nook. You just opened the door and are
Hmm.
backing up into the nook.
Hmm.
Dalton, you reach the precipice of the living room. You turn in. Your goal is to scan, check to sure there's nothing here, then look up. Randy, you see nothing in the bathroom. You're backing up into the nook. Dalton, you go into the living room. I don't need you to roll for me because you would see clearly there. Two figures. Yourself and Miss Habernashi staring at each other. While it looks like their mouths are open and like moving, what they're communicating to each other isn't words. You hear more of a sound of just as they stop and they both look over at you.
Randy?
And that's where we're gonna end today.
Oh man.
Oh.
So you have an entire week to figure out how you're gonna fight this through.
I'm just
So-
gonna blast him.
They start
Blast
blasting.
The reason being, I'm staying where I am. Forgot to take the keys out of the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
Forgot to take so I'm like, oh, this is all happening. I'm like, oh fuck, dude. So if something jets past and get the truck, get all of our supplies. So I gotta inherently protect the entryway.
The exit out, yeah.
The exit. The
Yeah.
exit, or gotta cover the exits.
That's good.
Which you
All
haven't
right.
done.
I'm excited.
God damn. It definitely had me on the edge of my seat right there.
Not really gonna
Fact-
think like
Now you gotta think. Yeah. I mean, we could go into it. I mean, how much time? No, I gotta go pick up my glasses. But all right.
You're
I'm
wearing
excited.
glasses.
Let's see
You
how
don't
y'all
need
get
to
out of
pick
this.
up anything.
I mean, you tell me how functional you think that is.
Oh shit.
that sucks.
Yeah.
Sad note, I think
Gentlemen.
Pandemonium is officially closed.
Oh,
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah, all right.
They sold their
Oh, well.
last of their stuff.
Yeah. All right, gents.
Alrighty.
Gents,
Jordan
I'm
mess.
excited for the next one. Jar the mess.
Jordan.
Moonlight drips through broken trees. A shadow moves, but no one sees. Whispers crawl like spiders' feet on empty roads where silence meets. Shadows whisper my name, my name. Every step feels the same, the same. I can't escape this game, this game. grasps tight like a lover's hand. Cold breath lingers where ghosts stand. A creak, a crack, a fleeting sigh. The ground it groans as I walk by. Is it real or is it me? A haunted mind that cannot flee. Shadows whisper my name, my name. Every step feels the same, the same. Can't escape this game, this game. Shadows whisper my name, my name. Eyes that never blink or sleep, secrets buried far too deep. They pull, they claw, they scrape, they tear.